Hey y'all, hope you're doing well. I've said in a video yesterday. I need to get on the road here as soon as I can. It's about 10 till 6. Looks like we're gonna have some rain, possibly around 10, but you know how the future forecast as far as the radar is concerned, how that works. So who knows, but it's saying right now there may be some rain around here around 10. So I'm not even gonna go to the gas station. Got a lot of spraying I need to do, mainly around my neighborhood and in the neighborhood. So I'm gonna get as much spraying as I can do. I'm not even gonna worry about mowing right now with the chance of rain, because you know, you wanna, this point I make about spraying, so especially if you're using selective, it doesn't necessarily matter if it rains, if you're just using a pre-emergent, but typically I will add a selective. So any yard that has weeds that have popped up, that selective will take care of those. So I want that chemical, that selective chemical, to stay on the weed leaf itself for at least an hour. I honestly preferably a little longer than that, but I've noticed that if it stays on there at least an hour, that's usually long enough for it to soak in good to the weed leaf itself and kill the weed. But yeah, you don't want it to rain right away after you spray. I mean, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter for the pre-emergent part, because you want it to be watered in, but the selective, you want it to kind of stay on the leaf for a little while before any rainfall, that kind of thing, just to make it work right and be effective, that kind of thing. But yeah, hey, listen, y'all, talking about yesterday, video 2 days ago, I guess Monday, you know, as far as that situation with the customer. Yeah, he never responded, y'all, to that, you know, from after my last text. He never responded. Again, it's kind of a confusing situation. I just don't understand it and the reasoning why he'd fire me over it. I know some people ask me about calling him, and honestly, I prefer to call when it comes to serious situations, but I didn't think it was a situation that was going to lead to my firing. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, after that text, to me, it's not even worth calling him. I mean, I don't even want to have him as a customer, to be frankly honest with you. So that's why I didn't call him then. And needless to say, I didn't expect it to work out like that. But yeah, it is what it is. I'll replace him really fast. I know some people were saying maybe someone cheaper came in. Well, I was only charging $50, and I have a hard time believing that somebody else would do it for 45. Maybe there probably are some chucks in a truck out there that may be willing to do that. Charge $45 for that yard, but frankly, I felt like I should have been charging at least maybe a good $5, $10 more possibly for mowing that yard, and I also treated it and charged $55. But yeah, so I'm not overly hurt about it. You know, I'll replace them really fast. I was just more disappointed. I'm a big loyalty guy. You know, when you've been doing somebody's yard for 5+ years, you expect a certain level of loyalty, and when you get fired for something so stupid, it only makes sense. Again, he wouldn't even clarify the reasoning as far as what the big deal was. I mean, literally all he did was get off the mower, Justin, and got out the mower, move something out of the way behind the wall. And I told him in one of the earlier texts that Justin told me he didn't remember, and he kind of came at me acting like he was just talking to him directly. So why can't you believe me? That's what he told me. So I mean, what else can I do? So yeah, maybe the fact that I reacted to those 3 texts, which I didn't think was that big a deal, but maybe he didn't think so. Maybe he took it the wrong way. So frankly, I feel like maybe that was the reason why. But I feel like you got to be pretty sensitive as a man to, you know, get you whitey tidies in a wad, so to speak, and fire somebody over, you know, a few texts like that. I was just wanting clarification. But anyway, hey, listen, y'all, enough of that. It is what it is. Hey, it's going to happen. And again, I'll replace them anyway. I'll replace them really fast, and I imagine within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I got several I got to do, guys. I need to get on the road. I'm not going to go to the gas station today because I'm going to try to spray as many as I can in case it rains in a few hours. So yeah, I'm going to get as much done as I can spraying, and going to have a great day. Obviously, Justin's going to be in this truck. I've got him going to the wood yard first to pick up some firewood. Got 2 deliveries, guys, 2 $150 deliveries. Definitely one this morning, probably the other tomorrow. And I got an order from Ace for 60 bundles. So that'll be $330 for those bundles, y'all. So yeah, I'm really starting to make some money. This will be by far the most money I've made in a week. I think $660 total selling the firewood. So yeah, I'm telling you, it's starting to pay off. So I'm proud of that. And I got my bundle stations on here. I'm gonna have him drop them off and put them in the little storage shed there, you know, where I store my wood at, my wood bundles right now. But anyway, y'all, hey, listen, hope you're having a great day. We'll talk about some various things related to the treatments in my program, and I've had people asking about that and the chemicals I'm using. And I've got a video that I did a few days ago about the chemicals, by the way. feel like there's a new guy that responded or commented asking about it. But yeah, I do have a video from a few days ago. I think it was Sunday I posted. If you're interested in knowing exactly what I spray, but I'll talk about more about that later, maybe throughout the video at the end. But I'm gonna try to get on the road, guys, and get going right now. As you see, it's pretty cloudy. Hope you're having a good one. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm at the house filling up my tank. I've already ran out of solution. It's only 10:15 now, so started spraying a little after 7. And just to give you an idea, I'm gonna point out a few things right here. Since I'm waiting, it's gonna take a while for my tank to fill up. I'm just gonna fill up one side. I'm hoping this rain will go away. It looks like it may be kind of light for the next hour or so. We'll see, but I'm still gonna mow. I'm not worried about getting a little wet. I know a lot of people out there, as soon as it starts dripping, a little bit of light rain, they, close up shop. But, I'm gonna keep working. Got some yards I can mow, and it's so dry, I'm not worried about it getting a little wet. But yeah, I don't want it to get much heavier than it is now. But anyway, yeah, y'all, hey, listen, so I've sprayed 9, and frankly, these are some bigger yards, maybe half acre, a little more than half acre, a lot of them. So obviously solution, using a little bit more solution. So I started with 260 gallons on my big side, and I only had 15. I had some things to do when I got home yesterday, so I didn't have time to fill it all the way up, that kind of thing. So I've already emptied both sides. So yeah, I used 275 gallons, and I've sprayed 9, and I've generated $585 spraying, just me, one guy. So honestly not super profitable. I'm still making good money in a short amount of time. What is that? Yeah, it's close to $200 revenue an hour, $585 in 3 hours. I got home right around 10. So yeah, I've been spraying for 3 hours. I'm generating close to 600. So yeah, that's good. But I've said before, the chemicals I'm using are a little more expensive. So not making as much profit, but I'm still making plenty of profit. Even though I'm running out of solution so far this morning, a little quicker than I normally would doing small yards, that kind of thing. So what that tells me is I really need to increase the prices here in my area, around my neighborhood. A lot of these yards, even though I'm still making good money, I could definitely be charging more for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, I'm gonna fill up one side, or close to filling up, maybe 250, because not really sure what the weather's gonna do. I know I've posted some footage to me guys before this clip here talking, showing me spraying some of these yards. Just, I know it's boring, but if you're interested in doing this, you need to kind of watch it and just see about how I go about spraying, because there is a technique to it. It's not just willy-nilly out here just, spraying for no rhyme or reason. There is a rhyme to it. There is a technique to it. You just watch me, and I'll slow and speed up the video just so you can see me in real time, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'll do that. Obviously, you've already seen what I posted, so I'll make sure to do that just so you can see me in action, see how I go about doing it. You just want to make sure that you're giving whatever surface, whatever turf surface that you're spraying, a good coating. You don't want to miss a spot, so you want to make sure you overlap your spray. Doesn't matter if some areas have a little bit more than others. You just want to make sure you get all of it, a good coverage, a good coating of solution, of chemical on there. That way it'll go down to the soil, especially for the pre-emergent. It's really important to do that, that kind of thing. And I've got a selective in there, like I mentioned before, so it's not super heavy right now, the rain, so with the sticker on it, it shouldn't really wash it off. I'd be more concerned if it's washed at all, or if it's raining harder, which would wash that chemical off the leaf of some of the weeds that are in the yards right now. And even though, I mean, honestly, this time of year, a lot of these summer weeds, guys, summer annuals are gonna be dying off anyway, especially come October. I wanna go ahead and speed up that process. So that's why I go ahead and add a little bit selective to my spray solution. Just go ahead and kill any weeds that are there. Virginia buttonweed, chamber bitter, spurge, and other broadleaf weeds you'll typically see this time of year. And the chemical I'm using, Change Up, which I mentioned before, is a great selective chemical. Does a great job of knocking out all those various weeds that pop up in my area this time of year. So yeah, y'all, just want to bring those things up. I'm getting ready to take my other walker to pick up the new one, or drop off my other walker, my C19, to get some things fixed on it, and pick up the t-23 that's already fixed and had all the little parts and pieces replaced, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna do that while it's a little wet. Once my tank fills up, then I'll probably mow a little bit, and hopefully the rain will stop and I'll keep spraying. Hope you're having a good one. Hey guys, figured y'all a little mid-afternoon update. It's about 2:15 now. I haven't even taken a lunch yet, and the rain has slacked off. It's not even raining now. It hasn't been raining for the last couple hours. So just want to bring you up since I picked up the Walker T-23 that I've been getting some footage of. Y'all saw me use the automatic dump there, which is a really nice feature. It's got almost 400 hours and still works good and all that kind of thing. It comes in handy, just makes things a little quicker and easier. But yeah, I like that feature for sure. I have it on the C19, but it tore up, and when I took it in to pick up the T-23, I took the C19 in after I filled up my tank, by the way, and I told them not to worry about fixing the dump. It tore up a while back. I actually told them to go ahead and take off the little parts and pieces to allow it to do that or whatever. So yeah, I'm not really worried about that one. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, I just got done mowing that. Sprayed one where I just sprayed, and before this one I did a combination service where I mowed and sprayed it, 125 for each one. So yeah, it's 2:15 now. I started at 7. I spent about an hour going up to the dealer, taking care of business there with the Walkers, and filling up the tank. So yeah, I basically worked a little over 6 hours, and I'm at $965, and it was 6 hours and 15 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty good. Obviously, honestly guys, the spraying is a lot more, doesn't take as much time. Frankly, it's more profitable, but you're gonna need more of them if that's what you're gonna do. Obviously, you're gonna do a lot more mows than you are fertilization and treatments, throughout the year, that kind of thing for each individual customer, but it's honestly more profitable. So some of you guys are thinking about doing it, especially if you decide that you wanna be solo, that kind of thing, or even if you're not solo, and you got guys working for you. If you've never done, thought about doing treatments, definitely consider it, because there's going to be a lot of customers that you mow for that'll definitely have you treated as well. So yeah, I try to take advantage of that. Obviously with this truck, show up, mow it, and treat it or fertilize it if I'm fertilizing the same day. There have been times where I've done all three. So yeah, this truck here, I mean, you don't really need to have a truck like mine here, obviously. Before I got this truck, I had obviously a truck and trailer set up, and I was able to carry a couple mowers just like I am now, and I had a skid sprayer, 200-gallon sprayer. Obviously this one here is 400 gallons, so I don't have to worry about filling it up as much. But yeah, you can definitely take advantage of being more efficient, productive, doing the treatments. That way you can, like I said, you can mow and treat same time you're there. It just makes you more profitable, and that's what I'm doing obviously today, that kind of thing, guys. But anyway, hopefully the whole rain will hold off. Looks like it may start back up around 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to, I'm not even worried about taking lunch. I'm gonna spray as much as I can before the rain gets heavy, that kind of thing, guys. So yeah, everything's going good overall. Justin's on the road still, knocking yards out, and delivered that load of firewood, $150 load of firewood, by the way. But yeah, I'll get some more footage. We'll talk in a minute. I'll be my closing here in a minute. Hope you're doing well. Hey y'all, it's about 5:10 now. I'm actually at the wood yard now. I went ahead and picked up some wood. I'll talk about that here in a second. So yeah, I got done around 4, around my house spraying. I ended up doing, I think it was 15 or 14. I sprayed 14. So we've sprayed 53, I believe, this week in the last 3 days. So yeah, we've treated 53 yards so far this week. And yeah, Justin got all of his list done but one. I think it started raining pretty hard where he was at, so he wasn't able to finish the last one. So he got home a little after 4, somewhere around 4:30. Yeah, y'all. So hey, this is gonna be my first load of bundles. So Ace ordered 60 bundles. As you can see, 550. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting a check for 330. And I got 2 loads. I actually talked to somebody that bought a small load of red oak earlier in the summer just to cook with, and they want a full load. So I don't know if you can see over here. Yeah, right over there behind the bundles here is a load of red oak. 225 pieces. Then I got a mixture of red and white oak, another $150 for tomorrow. And like I said, we delivered a $150 load today to a customer. So yeah, I think that's what, let's see here, I don't know, around $800. I can't remember. Yeah, 330, 160, and 2 150s, whatever that is. So yeah, I think between $800 and $900. Yeah, it's by far my biggest firewood sale in a week, to make that kind of money. So yeah, really excited about the firewood business going up. I'm actually gonna come over here Saturday. You see my piles. I'm gonna come over here Saturday. Got some more wood that came in apparently. Some loads of wood logs over here. I'm gonna come up here Saturday and cut up and split some, and go ahead and get it, to start seasoning a little bit. Because I mean, honestly, if it keeps going like it is, I may sell out sooner than I think. So I want to go ahead and get some wood, to start the seasoning process. So it'll be ready maybe later on in the winter, say in February. Assuming I might sell. Of course, I got a lot of it, guys. I mean, that's all white oak, and a big pile of red oak and water oak. See, I got a lot of it to sell. But yeah, at this rate, knowing obviously I'm already getting some sales now, I mean, it's only going to accelerate throughout the fall and the winter. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I feel like we'll end up doing better than I thought when I first started splitting and cutting wood back in November. We're going to do a video talking about it, guys, because I mean, if you like splitting and cutting wood and that kind of thing, then I mean, maybe something for you to do, in the winter and the off season, selling firewood. I mean, you got to really like to do it because it's hard work. And honestly, you're probably not gonna make a whole lot of money at first, but yeah, I'm gonna start seeing the fruits of my labor this coming year, obviously this year, the fall and the winter. So I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, y'all, hey, listen, it ended up being a really good day. I wasn't really sure what the weather was gonna do. So yeah, I ended up getting more done than I thought I may have, given the way the radar looked this morning. So yeah, I was excited about that. Justin did a good job. Like I said, I ended up working a little past 4. So yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do anything tomorrow. Looks like that storm's been bringing a lot of storms and a lot of wind and isolated tornadoes. We're gonna be on the right side of that storm. So usually the right side of a hurricane tropical storm is where you get the most, rain and potential tornadoes when it comes on shore. So I don't know if we'll even be able to work tomorrow. I'm gonna at least deliver my 2 firewood loads. I'm going to Ace right now to deliver the bundles. I don't want them to get real wet, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna deliver the bundles to Ace now, and I'll deliver the 2 truckloads tomorrow sometime soon. The weather's just not terrible. I'll probably do it in the morning, if the weather's good enough, that kind of thing. But anyway, hey, listen, guys, hope you're having a great day, great week. God bless each and every one of you. Talk to you later.